Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. This is Mr. Shakespeare again with you on the 18th of April 2024. I'm joined as usual by psychic medium and remote viewer Liz Cross. How are we doing today, Liz?
I'm getting over my jet lag. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm not jet lagged. I haven't been anywhere.
Well, maybe you should.
Yeah, maybe I should. Yeah. Right, we're going to do a combo video today, partly Clif High, partly Martin Armstrong. So we're going to start with Uncle Clif, as he's affectionately known by some people.
Okay, I have it here. What would you like to know?
How's he doing today?
Not bad.
Okay. He's doing a lot of construction, I believe, in his home. So how's that going?
It's going well, but I don't feel like he's living in that home.
No, he probably isn't, because like most people, when you have all construction workers in, you don't want to be there, do you?
No.
Right. So he's recently released a couple of videos, audios, not videos, audios on his Substack channel, which I highly recommend people tap into. And one of them, he was discussing some upcoming events for this year. And so what we need to do is we need to put him out to, well, let's say September 10th.
Oh, okay. September the 10th. Okay, let's go. September 10th, 2024, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. What would you like to know?
Well, how's he doing today?
I think his house is still not finished.
No. Okay. Okay. Back in April, he released a couple of audios, and in it he was talking about an event that he thought might have happened in May, to do with stock market, a crack up. What he was describing was like a crack up boom, that kind of thing. Did that happen? And if it didn't happen in May, has it happened at any time between April and now on the 10th of September?
Did it happen anytime? It does.
It does happen. It did happen.
I feel like it has something to do with the Middle East as well.
Okay, well, he wasn't 100% sure, or if he was, he never said that that what was going to trigger it, but he did say there would be an event that would trigger something. So did this happen in May?
I feel it's more towards June.
Okay. Did it happen on a Tuesday?
Did it happen a Wednesday?
I love it. Okay. So it was a Wednesday. Was it a Wednesday in June or a Wednesday in late May?
Was it a Wednesday in June? I feel like late May.
Okay. So he said May. He thought it would be a Tuesday. There are only 4 Tuesdays in May, 7th, 14th, 21st, and 28th. So if it's late May, it could be the 29th. Okay, and this is to do with the Middle East. So does this destabilize the stock markets globally, or just in America, or in the Middle East? Oh, sorry, or in Europe and the Middle East, or what?
Globally.
Okay, so everybody knows about it.
Yes.
And what was the net result of that?
What was the net result? How much did it drop? 10%? It probably 20%.
Okay.
For the stock market, that's quite significant.
Right. Now, he said at the time that cryptos would not be affected, were they?
Were cryptos affected? Not really, no.
did they in fact benefit from it? Did they, did they catch a bid going upwards?
No,
Okay. Right. All right. Fair enough. Um, he mentioned also in his Substack report that there were going to be the start of what he called more things like street justice or things like that. Did that happen, or is that happening? Is that an ongoing thing now?
it is. Yes.
Is that a global thing or an
No.
American thing or in the West, or is it, I mean, where is it manifesting itself mostly?
Mostly in the US, also parts of Western Europe.
Okay.
I
Are
feel like
politicians,
it's a migrant situation.
right. Are politicians involved in any of this,
No.
or government officials, or
Government, well, officials as in the police and the riot patrol have to come in. Yeah.
well, even no government workers, bureaucrats, that type of thing in the I'm just picking on, say, the DMV, I don't know, something like
No. No, this is more like migrants protesting.
that. Right. So what exactly would they be protesting about?
I feel like they've been lied to. For some reason they've been invited to come and they were promised a load of different things and nothing's happening. They're protesting. Who promised the migrants? I feel like they were almost in some ways paid to come here.
Right. Well, there's quite a lot of money sloshing around in some of the NGOs, the non-governmental organizations, who's reputed and alleged to be funded by people like Soros and people like that. So, I mean, these are being done seriously to destabilize. So maybe they were paid to come here. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
Let's ask. Let's group the NGOs and let's see. Have you been paying migrants to come here? Yes, they have.
Okay.
Yes, they have. Why? That's what the donators or the people that are donating a large amount of money that they're dictating what they want to do with that money.
And so what they want to do with the money is to pay for a lot of migrants to come to a country. Yeah.
It's about creating chaos on the ground.
Yeah. Okay.
If you create chaos on the ground, bills and things get delayed. So it's being used as a distraction method.
Right. Okay. What are they trying to distract from?
Businesses. I feel like there's some sort of bill or something coming in that is to clamp down on businesses big time. And they're trying to create chaos on the ground. So the focus is no longer on the business, it's on the chaos.
Right. So they're basically importing chaos, which then turns to all sorts of things as a way of distracting from certain business ethics or business practices.
It's more about being hit with penalties, fines, higher taxes. I don't know. There must be some big business bill going in. They're trying to implement something that is going to stop a lot of business or it's going to hurt a lot of businesses.
Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. But obviously, importing a lot of culturally different people into a thing, that just stirs the pot, doesn't it? And of course, if they've been lied to as well, they will get mightily annoyed about all this. And therefore, you can see why the flashpoints might occur, which is basically what Cliff was predicting. And you're saying now, or he's saying now, that that actually is happening. There's a
They were
consequence to,
definitely lied to.
right. Okay, but there's obviously a consequence to doing all of this, isn't there? I mean, these people they've come from their homeland, wherever it is. They've been lied to. They've been paid to get there, but lied to. I mean, where does this all go? What happens?
Well, it looks like they're trying to send them back. And that wasn't part of the deal.
Right. Put him out another year.
Okay. So September 14th, 2025, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. What would you like to know?
So further to our conversation, I mean, what's happened to these migrants? What happened to these people who have been lied to, who have come over to the United States, to Western Europe? I mean, is there a diaspora? Are they going back home? Are they fighting to stay there? I mean, what's the situation now?
I don't feel that the ones that were paid, now I'm not saying everybody's paid, but this proportion of people that I'm tapping into, I feel like they want to leave.
Right.
And they are trying to leave.
Okay.
I don't feel
All
that the
right.
government's trying to send them back, certainly not in the US.
The government are not trying to send them back.
No, they're using them for something.
Okay. But we've had a change of government now, haven't we? We're in September 2025. So
Mm-hmm.
um, is the Biden
In
regime in
in both
power?
countries, in both countries.
Right. Well, is the Biden regime in power?
No.
Right. Has there been a change of emphasis of, what's important over there in the last, few months? I mean, what I'm trying to find out is at the moment, under the Biden regime, this is being allowed, orchestrated, welcomed, or whatever. But with a change of administration, maybe they don't want that. Maybe there's a different, I don't know. I mean,
I think it's too chaotic. They're starting at the very most pressing points and working backwards. That's what
okay,
I'm getting.
all right. Um, has Cliff managed to extract any more data, or has he managed to get any more, resources added to his? I don't know what am I trying to say here? Has he managed to try? Has he managed to get any more, credible data sources or anything like that, or has he not tried?
He has, and I feel like he's doing something with astrology.
Really? Ah,
Mhm.
good
He's
old Cliff.
probably looking at your charts, Mr. Shakespeare.
Absolutely.
Again, another month in the row. They're bang on the date, bang on the money. I mean, come on.
Just remind everybody, Liz, where people can look at these charts.
Oh, they go to the patreon.com/remote viewing and beyond. Your 15 to 20 charts that you put out. And we kept saying, what is this? What is this low negative pattern around the 13th of April? And here we go. Lo and behold, the stock markets went down around the 12th. Bitcoin, everything sort of went down. Some went down over 40%. And you predicted all that on your chart. So congratulations. Well done.
Mm. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it? Ah,
Mm.
okay. Let's just hold Cliff there for a minute and grab Martin Armstrong, please.
Ooh, okay, I have him.
How's he doing today?
He's doing well. He's got a bit of a headache.
Okay. Let's put him out to the 10th of September, please.
Okay, so September 10th, 2024, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Okay, he had a turning point on his ECM on May the 7th. What happened?
What happened on the ECM?
Or after May the 7th?
There's some sort of explosion.
Explosion.
Mm.
Okay, as in explosion of what?
Something to
Data
do with the
or
Middle East.
something? Sorry?
Something in the Middle East.
Ah, right. So we're back out there. Okay. And what was the effect? Has that affected the markets in any way?
Absolutely. People lost confidence immediately.
Ah, right. Did this happen at the end of May, or did it happen on the 7th?
Did it happen at the end of May? No. Did it happen on the 7th? No. I feel like closer to the end of May.
Okay, so it's around that kind of time.
Just so everybody knows, this is based upon quantum probabilities. The most likely outcome of where we are today. Things do and can change.
Yes, that's true. All right. Right, so he's out in September 2024, 10th of September. Has the stock market recovered?
In September 2024, has the stock market recovered? I mean, it has, but not really. It's still struggling.
Okay. Has the Federal Reserve reduced interest rates or raised interest rates compared to April 2024?
Has the Federal Reserve reduced interest rates? Slowly, yes.
Okay. And is the economy showing any signs of recovery, or is the economy on a downward trajectory?
It's flatlined.
Flat lines. Okay. Let's put him out another year, please.
Okay, so let's go September 10th, 2025, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. What would you like to know?
How's the economy doing now?
How's the economy doing now? It's in recovery.
When did it go into recovery?
When did the economy go into recovery? March.
Okay. And has it been pretty much in recovery since March, or has it dipped down, or is it sort of
It's still up and down, but it's getting there. You know what I
okay?
mean?
Yeah. Do most commentators believe that we are, quote, out of the woods, unquote, now?
No, they're waiting for the shoe to drop.
Okay. What would cause that to happen? I mean, is there an event that's, is there, is there an event like the Fed's going to drop the rate 300 basis points or something, or is there something, is there something good on the horizon that he knows about?
Um, Things are getting better. Like unemployment, sorry, is easing. And so it is getting better. It's just taking time.
Right. Okay. Um, what's happened now? What's the net result of the Middle East? What's the situation? Is it calm, in turmoil? Is there war?
It's still going on.
Has there been a war out there?
Several.
Okay. When was the most devastating?
When was the most devastating? In 2025? No, 2024.
When in 24?
Was it April 2024? Was it May? I feel like around May.
Okay, so we're coming back to this again. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Um, what's happened to the price of gold now out in 25?
It's over 2,500.
Okay. Is that like on the spot market or on the futures?
Is that spot? Futures.
Okay. Has the change of administration in the US been, I know it's early doors, but has it been a success so far or not?
No, it's been rocky.
Okay. All right, but sentiment is returning. People think the market is on the up. Yeah.
Sentiment is yes, certainly from a business perspective.
Yeah. Okay. What's happened to Bitcoin?
What's happened to Bitcoin? Bitcoin is booming.
Okay. He's not a big fan of Bitcoin, I know, but
No, he is not. No, I was just
no,
about to tell you that.
no, I know that. But has it been the best performing asset of 2025 so far?
So far, yes.
Right. Okay. I think that's all we need to know from Martin then, isn't it? Okay.
All right. So that was interesting. It's going to be, as predicted, it's going to be still a volatile year for 2024. We've been saying that for 2 years now. But really, Mr. Shakespeare's charts are given us a month by month basis, and we appreciate that. So thank you, Mr. Shakespeare.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic job. We got a good team right now. We do. Our crew are very well informed. So I want us to be the best group out there. All right, I'll stop this one here. Thank you.